That's fine. It's not a big deal. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Last we had left off, our wonderful little party of adventurers had made their way to the city of Freereach in an attempt to kind of search for this one woman, a tattoo artist that had seemingly kind of gotten in well with some of the lords and ladies. You were to attend a masquerade ball in which you could potentially find out if there was any information that she was, hosting in regards to this tattoo, the symbol that had been kind of inked upon one of the prisoners within Ardalan. You arrived within Freereach, kind of took a couple days to just kind of, do whatever it is that you felt you needed to do before eventually actually attending the actual ball itself and determining that, something was awry. Right as the ball was beginning, some information was found out in regards to what she was doing. A corpse with essentially all the skin flayed off was found in the basement of her dwelling, of which the two who found it ran back to the ball that was going to occur, of which an extremely massive sacrificial ritual began to immediately take place. One which unfortunately the party was not able to stop. After it was completed, it seemed that something happened. A seal was broken, and almost immediately after, the sky began to flood with what appeared to have been kobolds, wyverns, coming down from the sky. Though you guys managed to escape with seemingly the help of one of the most powerful wizards upon the Midlands, one Arthur Van Bloom, as well as a variety of other folks who seem to have been in combat against these creatures, you took a portal that took you near to Galors, where a large majority of you found yourself kind of just outside of the actual city proper, where many other refugees were also taking up camp within the area. Was it pleasant? Not necessarily, but you managed to get out of there with your lives, and that's really what matters. And that's where we kind of pick up, as some of you were aiding in the healing and the livelihood of some of the refugees that were kind of still coming through the circle. I wanted to ask all of you individually whether this would be your chance to take the beginnings of a long rest, or if there was anything that you would like to do before you began said long rest.
I have something to do.
Sure.
Um, Celesta would use the necklace of sending
Mm-hmm.
to do a sending to his uncle, uh, Roth, Rothok Stormguard.
Mm-hmm.
He
Your
knows
necklace
somewhere.
has one charge left.
I think it has two. Or it might be full. I don't think I used it for a while.
He didn't use the
Double.
necklace to speak specifically with you, Darcy. It was Eclipse that had used the charge.
Yeah.
No, I know
it's
that.
full.
I just remember that we had a lot of really unhelpful sendings between Celesto and his dad.
Yeah, but
Uh,
it
A
recharged.
lot, and it used up most of the charges.
It recharged because that was like 2 weeks ago in game.
yeah, that was a while. You guys
Okay.
had some time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it sells all three now.
Celesto, sure. Who are you sending the sending to again? Sorry.
His uncle,
Volthok.
Lothok Stormguard.
Okay.
Yes.
What do
So
you send
Celesta
him?
knows he's somewhere nearby. So he sends him. This is Celesto. My parents are in trouble. If you remember the promise you made me, come to Galeras. Need to save them.
Okay. You know that whenever the spell does go through, they usually reply. You do actually get a reply back. However, it takes almost a minute, nearing the end of the duration of which they can reply. You hear back, I'll be there in a week. That's it. All right. So then, now, as you all begin your long rest, I will ask all of you how long you want to take this long rest for. Do you want to take the full week, or do you want to take potentially longer?
Um, for me, that depends because Zane would probably be with Cynthia until she's healed.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
What benefits
Dar-
are had if we do longer?
You get more downtime?
More training. I'd be down to stay longer,
Yep.
like a longer
I'm essentially just
downtime.
asking everybody whether you would want a longer downtime or if you want to just stick with the 1 week rest.
Doesn't matter to me.
Like we, as a party, we have like nothing time sensitive. So I think
Currently,
we
yeah.
could take a longer downtime to do
The
more.
only time sensitive thing we have right now is you meeting your uncle.
Yeah.
I think I do want time to go back to Free Reach.
Can you? I don't think you can.
Well, that depends on whether or not the teleportation circle to there is still intact,
Yeah. Well, I
and
guess you
if they'll
that.
actually let ostensibly a civilian through to there.
I mean, you know, you don't know what the state of Free Reach is, but you can
Yeah,
definitely try and
That's
go back.
that's my point.
Yeah, but I think Zane would try to find out and do whatever it takes to get there. Maybe.
So do you want
Yeah.
a longer downtime or a shorter downtime? Would your answer depend on what the state of Free Reach is?
Yes.
Okay, then instead I will ask you at the end of the 7 days whether you want to extend your long or your downtime or if you want to just call it there.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I would prefer we do it that way.
Okay, excellent. Then let's begin. As of this downtime, is there anybody that has specific things that they would want to do that might involve another player?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm taking Darcy and Eclipse to go buy more diamonds.
Entirely fair. Which city do you decide to go to?
When?
Presumably after we lose at least a couple of bits of our exhaustion.
Or would you wait until
Yeah.
like a couple days after? Okay. If you're gonna wait a couple days after to actually kind of do that, do you know what day you would potentially be putting it on? Also, note that it is the 28th of Deltia. It is the last day of the year.
Oh.
And the first day, like you guys are literally landing here. Or sorry, actually, no, sorry, it is the last day, but you guys have arrived here like early morning. Because like the events of the previous evening, happened, but
Well, New Year's Eve. How lovely.
Is there like a celebration they do in this world?
they do. Here, let me give you the notes for that. I think I've shown it to you before. I don't remember. But God, finding things with one eye closed is great.
Maybe you
Uh,
could like we could throw a celebration to raise morale.
Here
Would that be
is. I'll show this to you guys. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yep.
The turning of diamond is specifically the one that would be the New Year's celebration.
okay? How about we? I'll be like, hey guys, how about we throw a party for the turning of diamond? I know we're all a bit down on our luck after the events of last night, but we could try and turn a new leaf. Just like the start of the new year.
I just give him a blank look.
When is he saying this?
Like day after.
Like early morning on the on the 28th.
I
No,
don't
no,
even know if
no.
I'd be there.
The
What?
early morning of the 28th is when you guys land in Galores. Like that's when the portal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like you guys are literally outside.
Okay, so he's
of
probably so he's
Galores.
saying this like in the afternoon then almost.
It depends on if you guys are
I'll
still
say,
around.
like,
'Cause, like, if I recall correctly,
That's my next question. Where the fuck did
Yeah.
everybody go? Because I went home.
so I think Eclipse just
Alright.
fucked off into the wilderness.
Well, I had to have Syraxis carry me because I couldn't do it myself.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm still with him, I would imagine. At least for the
Plus
first day.
dating galers.
What? So let's just stay in Galers?
Yeah, because he was
Okay.
helping the people out.
Yeah. So Celesto, I am guessing that Zane would probably be in Galores. What
Yeah.
about Saros? Would you have gone with Syraxis or would you have gone with all the civilians and stuff?
If we got there, I would have like stayed and helped out as much as I could, but I thought that the plan was we we're all gonna go like reconvene at Eclipse's place after.
Yeah.
What I was led to believe as well, but here we are.
I have a single casting of sending left.
Did you
You
tell
can
us
risk
where
the
your
necklace.
place?
I don't have a necklace.
Oh.
I have 3 sorcery points.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Kay, add a character. If you probably ask any of the town guards in the city where the people with the dragons live, they'll probably tell you where I live.
Okay.
They know the Vague area.
Well,
They
okay,
know
well-
the area.
I'll say we could find that guy we met up with when we first landed, and he could tell us where you lived.
Yeah. You're gonna
forgot
go
his name.
look for what? Utgard?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can. I would say
I'll
it
just
would
ask
probably
him
be relatively easy. Okay, so I would say you guys would meet up back with Eclipse at least on like the second day or something. Unless you wanted to do it on the same day as like New Year's Eve.
do like I assume we're helping during the day, and we're leaving in the evening to meet up.
Okay. I need everybody who's staying away to give me a Constitution saving throw to prevent a level of exhaustion because you guys are staying up through the night.
Okay, I'm getting very confused on the timeline here.
Yeah, sorry. We landed. It was nighttime.
So
We landed at nighttime.
the party occurred on the 27th, starting at 6 p.m.
Yes.
At
Oh,
around
okay.
10 p.m., the ritual began. The amount of time it took you guys to get out of town, fully sprinting and going through all of that, was just under an hour. And like there was a bunch of like.
So it's not even
cleanup and
early
stuff.
morning. It's still like middle of the night
Yeah,
that we
it would-
land in
It would
Gillers.
probably be the 28th, and it would be like midnight essentially.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it just became the 28th.
Okay, so I assume like some of us are helping out. So I guess we could help out until like the afternoon. and then meet
Well,
up?
that's what he's saying. He's
So I
saying
guess
if you are
we'll
helping
still have to
out,
roll.
yeah,
Yeah.
if he's
Well,
saying if
Darcy-
you're helping
Dar-
out,
Yeah, Darcy would have used
Yeah.
his spell slots and then gone with Eclipse and Syraxis.
Okay.
Celeste will like help out more, like with first aid, setting up temporary shelters, grabbing water, stuff like that.
Yeah, Zane would also be helping with the rescue, or not rescue, like, guiding the people and
Okay.
stuff.
So Zane, Celesta, the two of you are helping out, and that would probably be your 28th. Is there anybody else? Saras, you're also helping out?
Yes.
That would also be the entirety of your activity for the 28th.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So for the three of you who are assisting, who are trying to give and kind of tend to the people as much as possible, you could give me either a medicine roll, a nature roll, or a perception roll. Okay. With the three of you kind of assisting as much as possible here, there, everywhere, House Udir has a significantly easier time to try and kind of like set up all these shelters, all these places where these people are kind of resting. The various different folks are managing to kind of like properly get nestled in, but it is still far more people than Galor's, or at the very least a temporary camp outside of Galor's, is willing to kind of like really take. And very much you can see like immediately almost chaos begins to break out within like the first couple of hours. There is disorder, there are people kind of fighting for scraps, and it's just kind of not the best. Thankfully, Zane, you kind of put in as much work as possible, just like preventing people from essentially murdering each other out on the streets as much as possible. It's difficult work, but you kind of get to it as much as possible. And Celeste and Saros, the two of you work together to try and construct some shelters here, there, and everywhere, but it does definitely help with the various different things that are around Galor's. The people are grateful, and the majority of them are relatively peaceful, but there are some that seem desperate, and some are looking for relatives and folks, and it's not the nicest scene, and this music is probably horribly inappropriate. It is at the very least not, it's just not well. And you can see a lot of the people are kind of like in these desperate moods. Some of them are cooking and kind of taking care of one another, but the three of you managed to do kind of help out a little bit before eventually speaking to Utgard. He kind of generally gives you that that house, that group, that little family that has the dragons. They live out near the Greenlands, and specifically they point to like patches of forests that are about a day away, and giving you generic instructions that would help you get to their location. Their home is generally relatively easy to recognize, essentially because the area around has these markings, and most animals tend to stay away from that area just from a general fear of maybe the dragons or whatnot that kind of exist within the area. So it wouldn't be terribly difficult to find. But we can technically go in order starting now, and we will go with some of the folks that kind of left initially. I will need that Constitution saving throw from Zane, Celesto, and Saros, though, to see if you gain a level of exhaustion. You do not gain a level of exhaustion. Zane, you do. And Saros, you do not. You'd probably be able to get rid of it relatively quickly, so you don't have to worry about tracking it, given you aren't one of the people that died. But for the rest of you, as you make your way towards the Greenlands deeper, guided by Eclipse's kind of familiarity with the area, to say the very least.
As me and him are practically just being carried like sacks of potatoes.
Literally.
Yeah, it's certainly a sight, but every once in a while, Eclipse, as you're kind of glancing upwards, you can see Autumn just like kind of flying overhead, circling, and it's very strange to see her like long, lithe, and kind of, you would almost say, powerful form. She's different. It looks like she's aged up maybe 50 to 100 years in dragon time span, which is insane to me.
Eclipse, out of curiosity,
Uh-huh.
sudden growth spurts like what's occurred to Autumn is
No,
not normal.
they don't happen. I am not exactly physically fine currently, obviously still.
Mhm.
Do I feel, obviously I know I'm not like a dragon or anything.
Yeah.
But the monk abilities come from draconic influence. Nothing about that seems to have changed, correct?
You're not sure.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's either good. That's either a good statement or a bad one.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not exactly about to try it out right now, as I have just died. So I'm good. That's a test for another day.
Attempts to wreath hand in flames, arm explodes.
Yeah, that's a
as,
testament for another day.
as a question, Eclipse, how far away
Uh,
is your home from Galor's?
uh, it's probably a solid 4 or 5 hours walking.
Okay. So it's not terribly
Jesus.
far, but it is like far
It's
enough
not
away.
terribly far, but it's far enough that people probably feel comfortable that these people that live with dragons are secluded enough away.
Okay, entirely fair. Yeah, it's a relatively decent hike, Siraxis. You kind of bearing these two folks that have just recently died, trying to take care of them as much as possible. Just give me a constitution check just to see how well you're doing. Mind you, Reggie is helping you with both of them. Actually, I think Reggie is probably helping you with one of them. So you can make one for him as well.
My cat is
be
purring
honest.
while I do this, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, no. The two of you kind of working together, Reggie holding probably Eclipse just on his back while you're carrying Darcy.
See, he went with the heavier one, probably.
Is Darcy heavier or Eclipse heavier? Eclipse probably would be heavier. He's
I
more
have a
like,
feeling I'm probably heavier, right?
How much do you weigh?
I think,
You have more muscle mass, right?
yeah. He weighs, around like 210, 220.
Congrats, you're you're over 50 pounds heavier.
okay.
Yeah, see?
Darcy would be getting picked up by Darcy would be getting picked up by
That's kind of what I figured. Obviously, I've got
This
all my
this
genetic
Darcy
shit
is
on me
more
too.
physically fit, but he's still skin and bones.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I will say it won't even really matter because I do have the sloth. So
Oh
True.
yeah, the
Yeah.
sloth is with you. Okay,
yeah,
you're
so
probably not
someone's
even
getting
carrying.
dragged.
You're probably not carrying either. of
We're
them.
just slung
Both of them are
over
just, like,
the.
slung
We're
over
just
the
slung
saddle.
over on the sloth.
But yeah, as you guys are kind of like traveling out, the couple of hours it takes you to get near the area where you kind of reside, give me a perception check, all three of you, because you have the two of you
Oh,
have
Jesus.
disadvantage. So
Yeah.
Reggie can make one too as well if you wish.
It should automatically roll, right?
I think
Yeah.
it does, yeah. If you have three
I
levels
still
of
held down
concentration, jeez.
I still held down the button just
Yeah,
to
it just automatically rolls it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Darcy sitting through this trip in silence, very glad no one's asking how he died before.
Yeah. Did you want to roll as well, Saraxis?
Sorry, Reggie's sheet changes like every week, so I had to find where the skills went.
Oh, it shouldn't anymore. Like now, there should be no changes to any of the sheets, at least not for a while.
Time will tell, Jakey boy. Time will tell.
Hey,
Just so everyone
Alpha One is
knows, by the
updating
way,
sheets, so.
just so everyone knows, by the way, Autumn has a continuous lair action for every combat we're in because there's no way to get rid of that on our character sheet. She just got a lair action.
He's got a lair that moves with him.
Yeah, I
It
am
helps
the
us,
lair.
right?
Gave
It
her a
helps
I
lair
am the
action?
lair.
It's fine.
Your
It-
bag,
For some
your
reason,
bag
it's got
that
a
she
lair
hides
I
in is
action.
the
moved them, it's
lair.
fine.
Yeah. I know you just
Back
needed
to
to remove the
the
addition.
domain.
I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, I was like, wait a
I
second.
can just imagine that some pickpocket trying to reach into your bag to like take
Lair action
something.
20.
Kaboom! Oh, also, increase Autumn's bite to 2d6.
Oh no.
Increase her strength from 16 to 18. Her dexterity from
Jesus
12 to
Christ!
15. And her
All right,
intelligence from
give
an
me a
8
sec.
to an 11.
Oh, okay. So 2d6.
That's smarter than
Strength
Saraxis.
I didn't say that.
to 18. Dex to what?
15.
15.
Oh, yeah, bigger, less agile.
It was less.
It's actually more agile.
Yeah, she's more agile now.
Oh, sorry, I just heard 18 and then to 15. So
No,
sorry.
strength went from 16 to 18.
Okay.
Is probably what that was. Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Crazy.
And you could also change her
Is
challenge rating
she?
from 5 to 6.
Oh,
She also gains a flight speed of 40.
yeah. Okay. Let's see. Special traits. What are special traits? No.
It's just movement. So I think if you unlock it and then you go to the like movement types under speed,
Yeah.
in her stat block, you can change it from she gains a 40-foot flight speed. Oh, sure, she's immune to fire? Oh wow. I thought she was resistant, not immune. Okay, very nice. You actually spot, as you guys are getting closer, a large green dragon.
She is immune.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, you see a large green dragon with like these jet black eyes, this like kind of like almost armor plated built body that looks more like a bullet than it does like an actual dragon, and it kind of like is just sitting in the snow, kind of like flat on the ground, and it raises its head as soon as you guys kind of approach. Um, Eclipse, you do recognize this to be Callie, which is Gabriella's dragon.
I'm assuming it's a lot bigger than it used to be.
Surprisingly, no, looks the exact same.
Oh.
It was probably already an adult.
Or you're just exposed closer to the source.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking as well.
You watch as Autumn kind of lands on his back, and still, like, Callie is still significantly larger than Autumn.
Yeah.
As in, like, Callie from front to back is probably in the ranges of like 20 feet long, including the tail. And you can see he just kind of like glances towards all of you, and in this low guttural draconic, of which both you and Autumn can understand. I don't know if there's anybody else that can.
I do.
Oh, okay.
I think everyone here
Actually,
does.
yeah.
'Cause they're
Aside
actually
from
speaks
Reggie.
except
Draconic.
for Reggie. Reggie's just like, what? But you hear low guttural kind of, you're expected. Welcome home. As
Oh, well, that's
Oh,
he kind of tilts his head
great.
slightly. You look worse for wear.
Yeah, I'll explain that when I get inside.
Fun times were had by all.
Yeah.
And perfect draconic.
He kind of nods and just kind of turns around and essentially bids you guys to follow. Of which I'm assuming you do.
Yeah. By the way, I don't think I can change the speed myself.
Oh, can you not? Okay, boom, boom.
I don't have an option for it.
Done.
Thank you.
I don't know if you unlocked the sheet because you need to unlock the sheet to.
I did.
Oh, maybe you
There,
just didn't.
like, where would it be? Because I don't have a gear or anything by the walking and
It's-
flying.
Oh, maybe you just didn't have it when you were unlocked because like I have
Yeah.
the gear beside it. Okay. Yeah, maybe. It's
Yeah,
just
I don't have a gear for that. I've
Yeah,
got a
it's
gear
fine.
next to concentration, but that's it.
I thought you you're the owner.
I
of
could
the
change
house.
everything else on the sheet. I guess not that.
Oh,
Traits.
okay. Yeah, maybe it's something that
Traits?
No, it's not under
Traits tab.
It's under.
I don't have a traits tab.
Yeah, there is no traits tab because
What sheet are you using?
he's using the compact tidy 5e sheet, which is the default for everyone now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm using too.
Well, it's also an NPC sheet.
Yeah, it's also
Oh,
Or,
you mean for
or a
auto.
monster sheet. Yeah, no, not for me. Not
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. We don't worry about it. I fixed it for him. But yeah,
Thank you.
you can see that Callie kind of guides you guys towards the interior of this area, and in the far distance, in the middle of what appears to be like a relatively open kind of area with not too many trees around, but decent enough for a good bit of cover, you find a relatively large log cabin. There's two entrances, one that seems large enough to fit Callie and any other, dragon-sized individuals that may want to enter on the side of it, and then a normal human-sized door near the front.
How big is this place?
The actual cabin itself is maybe about 20 feet tall, but it is wide and long. Like it is.
Oh, so full on longhouse.
Yeah, it's essentially
Yeah,
like a longhouse. Yeah.
We got to fit the dragon somehow, you know?
True.
Yeah, they don't need to sleep outside. They can, but they can sleep inside too. They enjoy the warmth. But yeah, as you're kind of approaching, you do see near the front of it Actually, I don't think the others have met Cassandra or Gabrielle.
No.
Right?
No, we haven't.
Met my family.
We haven't.
Okay. Coming out of the front of the actual building is very like as soon as you guys are kind of within proper eye line of it, as you break the tree line, you see a human woman kind of run out of the front door. This like bushel of bright red hair that kind of like tussles behind her, and let's see, and following her is what appears to be like a relatively large red dragon that is lithe and kind of skinny, but it flies just overhead, and it kind of like takes off from a hidden door from inside of the actual cabin itself as it just flies up into the air and kind of like begins to do circles around it. You see Autumn very quickly kind of joins them. You know that this is Cassandra's dragon, Bele, but she is currently running towards the three of you with like this kind of apron on, this like woolly coat that it looks just barely thrown over, as she just barrels through the snow, running through it, and yeah, within seconds is upon all of you. And she immediately, like,
I would have tried my best to have gotten off of Oryx at this time as well.
give me
Emphasis on
me a-
tried my best.
yeah, give me an athletics check.
Sure, bud, no problem. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think
I
we
probably
put you off in the
faceplant right.
process.
Yeah, I probably faceplant right into the snow.
Yeah, you fall off. You kind of undo some of the straps that Syraxis had put on to make sure you kind of stayed on on the sloth, but you definitely just like kind of crash into the snow. Thankfully, relatively thick layer. Some of it a little bit more compacted than it probably should have been, but yeah, you just land on the actual snow itself, and she just kind of runs over to you, picks you up off of the snow, and just like, what did you do? Are you Oh, fuck! I
Um,
forgot her accent. I think it was Russian. I'm so sorry.
The mother-in-law's was at least Russian.
Yeah. By the gods, what happened to you? She kind of picks you up, pats all the snow off of you, like tosses
Oh.
another cloak that, another like massive set of clothes that, you know, that's relatively light but not like extremely heavy, but still comfortable for you. One of yours coats, and just kind of like tosses it over your shoulders and grabs you, picks you up. Honestly, without too much of an effort, she like hoists
Yeah.
you onto her back. Oh, hi.
I didn't need to be on the back. Could I, you could just help me walk.
A
She just-
pleasure to make your acquaintance, ma'am. As Darcy's probably in the process of Eclipse getting off, probably now hanging by his foot.
Do you need help?
Maybe? My arms don't want to listen to me.
You see Reggie just kind of run up. Oh, don't worry, I got it. And he kind of undoes it, helps you kind of onto the ground, and just kind of picks you up over the shoulder and helps you walk.
Oh, thank you.
And yeah, no, she definitely just picks you up, puts the cloak over you proper, and just like begins to walk towards the house with you.
Yeah. That's fair.
As you guys are kind of walking, she just says, "You know, I haven't done this in quite a while."
Normally I can walk myself.
Is he being like fireman carried or princess carried?
It is like on the back. It's like piggyback carried more than
Okay.
anything, yeah. And she's like, you know, last time we did this, Kitty, what are you doing? Oh my god, you freaking menace!
She
First
came
my
for your eye. Now she's going.
now my computer.
Now she's going for your everything.
You absolute little devil. You little devil. No, it's fine. She's not a menace. She's actually usually quite good. You know, the last time we did this was when I was carrying you. You were half awake. You also said you didn't need to be carried.
Well, things
What I
happen. I'll get
What I
into
love
it
is that
when we get
Eclipse is wearing
inside.
the stupid party outfit he didn't.
Oh
want
yeah,
to-
like he hasn't been able to
fuck,
change
I
yet.
forgot.
He hasn't been able to change.
Yeah, and she just says,
It's true.
You were dressed better last time, and your leg was broken.
Yeah,
but, you know,
I
they
fucking
fixed it."
agree as well.
Don't worry, we'll be home soon. What is your name? She kind of looks towards the rest of the party.
The name's Darcy. Darcy Luctus. It's a pleasure to meet you again.
Pleasure. I'm Cassandra. This idiot's wife. She looks towards Traxus. And you? Is Andy here?
Sorry, I'm finally like back and good to go now. I've been having to deal with shit here.
It's all good?
Yeah, sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Sorexis.
Traxus.
His wife is the one I've been working for.
Oh,
By the way.
Yeah,
so
she's pretty cool.
wonderful.
She is
Nice to
very.
meet you. Yes, and this one, she kind of looks towards Reggie. Reginaldus, ma'am, nice to meet you. Ooh, he's so cute. Why are you bringing a child with you?
He's a very capable warrior.
Okay, you know what? I think that's about
As he says that, I want to see how Reggie like reacts to that.
Yeah, let's see how he reacts. Hey, maybe he reacts well. Maybe he doesn't. Oh, actually, roll me a wisdom save for him.
A wisdom save, you say?
Yep,
Does he get my aura?
he does.
Because I'm mogging all over the place here, so he gets a +3. Okay, well,
Oh. It's
I
a
didn't mog hard
9.
enough. That's my bad. That's
It's a
on me,
10.
Reggie boy.
It's a 10 at least, right? Or
It's
That's a
11?
9.
9.
Oh.
I only have a +3. Let's calm it down. I ain't roll as good as I did on the Artemis. All right. Give me a couple more levels. It'll be a +5. Trust.
I mean, fighter, yeah.
But you can see he just kind of like he goes bright beet red immediately. Thanks. Yep. Woo. Let's get inside. She kind of looks around a little confused. Oh, okay.
I'll just kind of like whisper in her ear. He's new to the whole fighting thing. I mean, he's been training, but he's getting there.
Fair enough. Okay, come. She kind of like walks inside. You can see she like kicks the door open almost and just drops you off on this like large like sofa almost with just various different incredibly soft furs that cover the majority of the actual kind of setup. It's very comfortable and it is once again home to you. As you guys kind of walk in, it's this large and kind of open space kind of a log cabin. There aren't too many separators on the inside. You can see the majority of the separations are almost done by like these wooden screens that you can kind of like drag across the ceiling. But yeah, it's a beautiful place. And on the inside, you see another person. Not another dragon. You do see another person. Actually, here, let me give you the picture for Cassandra so that you guys can kind of see. I'll have the entry so that all of you can see that entry. You have limited access to that. Boom.
Our first northern NPC.
This is true.
First pictured one, at least.
Yes.
They exist.
You guys don't
Starting to
go to
think
the
they're
north
like,
all that much, okay?
I mean that's the funny thing, right? This is technically the first pictured northern NPC we've ever had.
Wait,
I was starting
really?
to think that the north
In
was.
both campaigns. We never went to the north in the last campaign.
Oh,
We
you would-
stood entirely mid.
I mean, you would think the people from the north would go south.
I was
No.
starting to think that the north is like Finland, where like they don't exist, and anyone who says they're from Finland or from the north is an industry plant.
Like we had a kid that turned into a dampier, vampire spawn in Umber, but we never saw him. He didn't have a picture. He just was mentioned.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, no, there's her. This is Cassandra Jade. And then
Oh god. Oh, okay, good.
over on the other side of the room, you see standing currently near a stove and seemingly like just shaving bits of wood kind of into a fire that's already roaring inside of a metal stove is Gabriella Jade. You see like a woman kind of wearing these these like relatively simple covering clothes that are for the most part for keeping warm and all that, but her arms are kind of exposed and you see these incredibly well muscled and well kind of toned arms like with various different kind of bits of scarring all over them, this like long set of white braids that kind of go past just like actually wholly past her shoulders and drops to like maybe about halfway down the chest, and she kind of like turns around ever so slightly and let me give you her picture as well. There's a little bit more wrinkles to her, but this is generally how she looks. You can see Gabriella kind of glance over. You're still alive? Good. She kind of walks over with like this tub of just really, really steaming hot water, and you can see she grabs a towel and then just hands it to Cassandra, who takes it and just begins to kind of like wipe your brow and kind of clean you up a little bit, and she like almost rips the costume off of you and like basically hands you back a normal set of your clothes.
Oh, thank fuck.
She does help you put on as well, because like you're probably struggling a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, until eventually you kind of like the rest of you enter as well, and there actually is enough room, funnily enough, for Orez if you wanted to bring him inside. Because you see the other, like this large drake with no wings that almost like resembles a bullet kind of walks in through this kind of like swinging door. he walks in and just like sits down on a giant pile of grass and begins to kind of like close its eyes and almost begins to whisper to itself in some sort of draconic. Before you see the out through this ceiling tile, the other two dragons kind of fly in, open up their wings, and just calmly land on these perches that you now realize are kind of all along the ceiling. Just various different wooden beams that are just like, all over the area around and above you. But yeah,
I do have to ask.
What's up?
Cassandra's Drake, does he seem any different?
Give me a perception check.
Oh God.
You do have disadvantage, unfortunately.
Yeah.
From the best that you can tell, Belle is actually no different than when you had last seen her.
Okay.
Okay. With a 16, you would also hear bits of conversation. You would overhear bits of conversation between Belle and Autumn. Like they seem to be having a conversation about how Autumn got so big. And from a little bit that you actually do hear, Autumn seems to believe that she got significantly larger because there was this surge of primordial draconic sourced energy in the area that she was. And you also watch as Gabriella kind of walks over, stands over you, her arms crossed, her muscles just kind of like bulging out of this tank top she's basically wearing.
I get a little nervous.
What did you do? What happened?
Well,
I'm guessing it wasn't you, but you were involved.
yeah. So we went to this party to stop a woman that had skinned the person she was supposed to be dating and used his skin as like a weird. Oh, I got some. I'll go over to the pants that I had the night before and just like take out a lot of papers of like the ritual and things we were able to find the night before.
Thraxis just slowly turns as you like say that like this.
We should look into that.
Yeah,
later.
obviously. I didn't
Just
exactly have
here's
any
you pull out
time.
flesh. Just that.
Oh, I don't have any
paper.
flesh.
It's
It is
paper.
just
Oh.
paper.
It is just paper.
Oh, okay.
Like he doesn't have like actual flesh with him. It's
No,
paper.
no.
You managed to like very, very quickly scribble all the notes. Or sorry, no, you actually I think
I
you just
ripped it out
grabbed
of a
the paper
journal.
notes.
Yeah.
You grabbed the paper notes that she had.
Yeah.
But yeah, you kind of glance around and yeah, you kind of pull this menagerie of papers. Some of it crumpled, some of it just kind of like together, but all of it still in your bag that gets brought out.
Yeah, but found this, realized something bad was happening, raced to where that bad thing was happened. I think over 1,000 people died. Tried to
Easily.
stop a ritual, didn't stop it, and then dragons. And now we're here.
You see, you definitely see Gabriella look at you. Could you have I think you'll need to recommunicate that in a way that I can understand. Because that, without any context...
All right, so there was this
insane.
tattoo person that we were kind of sent to go and investigate. We did investigate her. That's when I found these papers, me and another companion. Maybe they'll come later, maybe they won't. We'll find out. But found the papers, raced to the wedding ceremony of the like party thing that was supposed
It
to
was
be
an
happening.
engagement party or something.
Yeah, that. Between this individual, this tattoo person, and someone else. I guess right when the dancing was supposed to have started, she casted some sort of spell and killed thousands in a second. and then started singing, which I assume was some sort of, now that we know, ritual. Failed to stop it. She died. And then we heard something in Elvish say that the first seal has been undone. And then we ran from the city as dragons and kobolds and drakes attacked. I turned back at one point and saw a Van Bloom, I believe his name was, and another individual taking on a large dragon. And then we're here. You know, I mean, like maybe I died at some point, but we don't got to worry about that one.
You did what? You did what? You see
According
Cassandra
to
hand
him-
grab you?
According to him, he tried to talk to me, and I died first.
Yeah,
Or
You
is
both
the
died?
the escape portal was not the most well made, and whatever the ritual was caused some problems with it.
She kind of grabs your face and is inspecting you. She's like pulling like portions of your shirt off and just like feeling your heartbeat and kind of doing a variety of
On that
different
note,
things.
I don't suppose I could get a warm, moist towel. The blood is freezing and drying on my face.
Oh yeah, Gabriella has like handed you like a towel as well, and she's like kind of helping you kind of clean up a little bit. Actually, she's making Reggie do it.
yeah, that sounds about right.
One look at that boy says manservant.
Yeah, you basically immediately see that she catches on and just gets Reggie to do all of the work for her. Reggie kind of like strips you, gets you in like fresh, clean clothes. Yeah, you're for the most part doing okay.
Yeah,
It's warm.
everybody sees the fucking lattice work of scars across Darcy's entire body.
Yeah, from the best that you could tell,
Darn.
Cassandra and Gabriella, neither of them even remotely take a second look at it, because on on Cassandra's face, you could see like cuts and various different scars. All
Oh
over
yeah,
her
no,
as well.
they wouldn't care.
They
They don't know
don't
anything
care
about
at
Darcy.
all.
They don't know anything about Darcy. Just like, hey, good job,
Well,
bud.
Darcy, you look like you've been through a war zone before.
No, this was torture.
Yeah, same difference.
Yeah, you asked
What
how I
was,
died before. Yeah. Now you see why I don't usually bring that up.
Oh, so you were aware of that. For whatever reason in my mind, I thought that way you didn't know.
Well, I mean, now I realize that I died because I saw the bloody tree again.
Gabriella's drake is named Callie. Cali.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, you can see that Cassandra is just fussing over you, and like at one point she even like pulls open your pants. Oh, okay. Well, you know. But she is just like, making sure you're okay, seeing that you are exhausted and there are these like signs of pain and various different things that you've never seen,
And
that
various
she's
still
never seen before.
ruptured blood vessels in my body.
Yep.
She had to make sure the useful bits of you are still intact.
Yeah, that's the only thing that matters, right?
She's got like but she like kind of binds you in these like various different bandages that kind of like helps you at the very least with some of the portions of your body that are horribly injured, before you see Gabriella. Like, she seems to be in like kind of these deep thought the entire time that you guys are here, or at least for a little bit, before she kind of looks at you, walks over to you, and you see she casts some sort of spell before just placing her hand on your head. And for a brief moment, you feel this kind of like warmth envelop your entire body and entire soul, before she closes her eyes. Let's see. Strange. I was wondering why Autumn had gotten so big.
Yeah, that was new to me as well.
Whether it was forced or accidental. It seemed more accidental than anything else, but Your bond with your Drake, with Autumn, it's more powerful now.
Well, I mean, all things that happened, all things considered, that's fantastic.
It is and it isn't. I would be very careful. There is a heightened
What?
sensitivity that you are both going to be having in regards to one another. Not just to emotions, but to pain, to every single feeling, to impulse. This is a bond that typically takes years, decades to develop.
And
you
it
have
was
had
heightened in an instant.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Now,
Be careful.
I don't know if you can check anything else. Obviously, you know who my, you know, adopted father was and the ways he kind of trained me and the energy flowing throughout my body. Does that seem to have fucked up in any way with this whole thing going off?
Where did you drain that power from before? Where was it sourced? It wasn't
Well,
before
I mean,
you hadn't met August at the time. Or sorry, Autumn.
no, no, well, um, I at least told you about him. My adopted father, he taught me and my adoptive brother, the ways of harnessing the power of dragons. Um,
Question: did you ever tell her your adoptive father's name?
yeah, absolutely, especially after, he died and everything. I think I would have. Definitely would have come up.
Give me a history check.
Oh
You would
God.
have disadvantage naturally, but because of your, exhaustion, you still have disadvantage anyway. So
Yeah, this how it works. Sure, history, no problem.
yeah, you don't really seem to remember much. But there's something that kind of like bothers you at the back of your mind the instant you bring him up to her. You're not sure why though.
But yeah, he trained us. Um, yeah, I mean,
Is your brother still alive?
sounds. I wish I could tell you. I got no fucking clue.
He was the one who killed your father, yes?
I'm assuming so.
I'm sorry, bringing up.
Yeah, I haven't exactly. The journey to find him hasn't exactly led me with many uh, advances towards that goal.
No, I understand.
But
Eclipse.
yeah,
I don't know what the influence it might have on your powers that you had gathered from your father before. I don't know how it can affect you. But your bond is stronger. There is a chance that it will be stronger as well. So take care of yourself, take care of all.
Bill.
Autumn.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like maybe after a couple days, I should at least being so close here, knowing that, you know, if something happens, I'll be at the very least a little bit okay. I feel like maybe I should test it a little bit so I know what I'm dealing with.
Rest up first. Your
Yeah,
arm's gonna break if you do anything else.
I kind of figured.
It looks like it'll stick. You need to eat more. She walks away. Give me an insight
I
check.
don't think it's the food.
Give me an insight check.
Sure. Oh, wow.
Okay. Um, there is something on her mind that she isn't saying. You saw her hesitate to walk away right before she did, almost seemingly to bring something up, but for some reason doesn't say anything. You do see Cassandra give her like an almost knowing look, but doesn't say anything.
Okay. I will keep that in mind to ask for later when possibly everybody else is either gone or asleep.
Okay. And bada bing, bada boom, let's begin our proper downtime activities as you guys do make it to the cabin without too much of an issue. But let's start with Celesto.
Okay.
So what do you do after a day of kind of working to ensure that the people are as that there's as little chaos and as little like issues as possible?
Hmm. I think Celesta wants to make a magic item.
Oh, okay. You want to begin the process of making a magical item?
Yeah.
Certainly. What would you like to attempt to craft?
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to ask you because did you have a magic item crafting
I do.
thing?
Now the question is, are you making an enchanted item or are you crafting a magical item?
I'm making a magic item because I don't. Your Celesta doesn't have enchanting tools yet because we missed our chance to get it last time.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Okay, yeah, sure. You can try and make a magical item. You have artificer's tools and various different like tinker's tools and things like that. You would have to gather the equipment, the materials first, of which either you can pay in gold or you can seek out the materials yourself. But what specific magical item are you looking for, or are you looking to craft?
Shit, what was it? So there was this flower that Saurus got before. And I was going to turn that. What was that flower again? The
I have it in my inventory, but that cost me like 1,200 gold.
yeah, but I could turn that into a magic item that you could use. Isn't that better? And
It does have a certain property.
Yeah.
Let me see. Find it.
Do you remember what it was?
Yes.
I think I
it is
vaguely remember what it was.
Fairy thistle.
Ah, yes, fairy thistle. Oh shit! Right, I forgot about this. No, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What did it do again?
I'll put it in the chat.
So this it's to craft it into a potion. You cannot make this into a magical item.
All right. I was thinking like if it has the lucky property, could I have made into like a luck stone?
No, absolutely not.
But then
It is far too different in its innate properties to function as something like a luckstone. Like luckstone, it depends on divination specifically to kind of allow you to alter your probability. A fairy thistle is entirely different in that, like, the fairy, like the luck of 1,000 potion is significantly more powerful than a luckstone. You would literally be downgrading it. You can. I'm not gonna like. You could diminute the effects to the point where it becomes a luck stone, sure. But the luck of 1,000 potion, you also don't know what it does.
yeah, it's true. I do have herbalist. I mean, alchemist supplies, so I could. But that doesn't determine plants, does it? That just determines potions
Do you have a
properties?
herbalism kit?
I don't think so.
You can make a
I
nature
don't
check.
remember.
The DC is 20. Oh, okay, nice. You know enough about the potion to know that it's called the Luck of 1,000 for a reason. It
Okay,
is.
so I can't turn it into an item though. That's just what I was thinking.
No, you cannot
Like,
turn it into an item. You can turn it into a potion, but it can
Uh,
only ever be used as a consumable. Unless you want to get it down to the point where it is like an incredibly low power magical item can. But it's highly unrecommended. It's essentially like what you're essentially doing is you are buying a 5090 Nvidia graphics card, but you're only ever using it to play Minesweeper.
I would unironically beat you to death.
I
Like
like
you are
Minesweeper.
essentially force limiting your GPU to the point where it can only run Minesweeper.
Minesweeper like 1,000 by 1,000.
Yeah. No,
what
not
else?
even. Like you're running it in like a 10 by 10 grid.
Damn.
Just the sheepish. I like Minesweeper.
Hey, you can like Minesweeper. But I feel like anybody would recognize that is a significant downgrade to the power and like usefulness of an item such as that. Mind you, I will not stop you.
I will.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I guess I could turn into a potion too because I have high alchemist supplies.
But
But I'm
it is also incredibly difficult.
the DC 20 to do it, or is that just
The
the
DC, that's like that is the like crafting DC, yes. And you would have to beat 20 multiple times for however long it takes to make the item. And that is based off of its rarity. Because it's rarity 9, it takes 9 DC 20 checks to create it.
okay? I have a plus 11. That's doable.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Come back to me. I'll think of something else then.
Okay.
Because my item was gonna use that flower to make an item, but I don't have anything else. Come back to me.
Okay, let's go to Darcy.
All right.
Sorry. Darcy, what are you up to?
Mostly relaxing the first few days. Though he is going to try and make himself like a walking stick, just in case something like this ever happens again.
Sure. Give me some woodcarver tools check. I will say you can ignore the exhaustion because you're telling me you're doing it like over the course of a couple of days and you're
Yeah, just like small remedial work type stuff.
Sure. A 13. Well, the wood up here is different to the wood that you're used to. A lot of it is
Colder.
specifically, yeah. It's
Colder,
significantly
different water
harder.
content.
Yeah, and it's difficult to work with. Not necessarily because you don't have the skill. It's just more like it's unfamiliar to you. And the first walking stick that you kind of carve out of it, it looks very much like a walking stick, but it's a little rough around the edges. It's not as perfect as you would have usually liked. It works, but yeah.
Yeah, Darcy's going to make himself a different one later on that's going to be also a sheath for a hidden sword. So that he's not without a weapon in case he needs one somewhere.
Entirely fair. But is that how you spend the majority of the week? Is there anything else that you
That's how he spends the first few days until the exhaustion's gone.
We'll say 3 days.
Then, yes. Spends the first 3 days like that. Then,
You have another 4 days left, technically.
After that, he's going to try slightly more stringent carving
Mm-hmm.
because he has an idea that he wants to try. This goes in with the animating performance thing.
Mm-hmm.
Darcy is going to make the start, or is going to start making a human, a large life-size puppet.
Oh. With like the wooden joints and everything.
Yes.
Terrifying, but sure.
No, as long as it doesn't come alive.
So about
all right,
that.
calm down, Geppetto.
I would say that would probably take you a while. Are you
Mhm.
using the wood that is naturally available to you? Because the amount of materials is more than you have on hand.
Yeah, he's going to go into Geller's and he's going to purchase materials for this.
Okay, so you're gonna purchase better material. I was just wondering.
Yeah,
if
he's
you were
going.
gonna use, like the wood
He's
around.
going to. He's going to be very. Goddamn, what's the word?
Meticulous.
Yes.
Sure. All right. I would say with that amount.
Deliberate. That's the word I was thinking.
Deliberate, meticulous. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you certainly can. Ooh. Would you take the entirety of the 4 days for it to try and like kind of make it better, or would you just make it as quickly as you typically can? Because if you're rushing,
He's going to take.
it'll take like 2 days.
He's going to take his. He's going to take his time.
Okay, so probably the full 4 days.
Yeah.
I would say you could give me 4 woodcarver's tools checks.
Okay.
The higher you get, the more successful it is as an overall total.
Okay.
The base DC is high enough that you could probably make it in like 2. But yeah, no,
Well, there's
mind.
a 20.
You'll guarantee that you'll make it in 2 because the base DC was 30. So you won't have any issues like making it, but I'll need 3 more just to see how well over that 30 you make it. So that's, oh my god, oh my god. You want to add that up to total for me? Because that's over 8.
Yeah. So.
Is that over?
First off, 50, 79, 96.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. With the amount of work that you kind of pour into it, did you want to make it realistic? Did you want to make it like an actual doll, or did you want to make it like a wooden kind of puppet head? What kind of looks did you want to give to it?
I imagine Darcy is partially doing this like while he's stuck in his own head. Like he's still. This is therapy to him for the fact that 1, he died. 2, when he came back to life, even no matter how short it was a very traumatic experience at first to not have any hearing, sight, anything. So I'm going to roll a 1d5. And I'm going to use, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
In addition to that, give me an Arcana check.
Yeah. Well, 24.
You know it is incredibly atypical for someone to have been revived to come back with those symptoms. As in, it is literally unheard of. Coming back is relatively rare. Like, it's not something that happens all the time. There's a very few powerful enough clerics and folks who are able to bring people back. But it's not something that you've ever heard of. Typically, when people are brought back, they're almost like immediately, aside from being just really tired, they're usually fine. Like, it's an arduous, thing to go through, death and reincarnation, but there seemed to have been significantly more what you.
Yeah, it was not like the last time it happened.
Not at all.
So having rolled a 4 on that d5, The doll itself is in the form of. Actually, sorry, can you remind me what Lyra's physique was?
Fuck, I have to pull up her page. What specifically do you want to know? Like,
Just like height, build.
height 5'8". She's like late 20s, early 30s. Very fit and like toned. She has blonde hair.
Okay. Yeah. No. But yeah, basically that's more or less what Darcy has made aside from like the hair. And but but with the facial features and all that stuff.
Okay. You get some looks from Cass. She definitely talks to Eclipse about it. I don't think he's here. I think he went for something, right?
I'm here.
Oh no, yeah. She will definitely ask you about that. He seems to be carving a very specific woman. Is that normal?
I'll kind of like take a look over.
It is not a woman
I
you have ever seen in your life.
I have no fucking idea. I know he does the puppet thing, wood carving, that whole thing. That's his job. I've never seen that woman in my life.
Okay. Everybody has their hobbies. But yeah,
I suppose so.
doesn't seem to question it too much.
Actually, you have seen her before, although in a more complete
I
and much smaller form.
I'm assuming it was just a doll in your shop at the time.
Correct.
I'm gonna be honest, he definitely was not paying that much attention to the
Oh, probably not
puppeteer
at all.
store. He probably had seen it if he was paying enough attention, but he definitely was not.
Yeah, just nothing you've really ever seen much before. But yeah, you get it complete, and it is a beautiful rendition of this person that you remember in your head, but have never seen in real life. At least you don't think so.
Mm-hmm. No, that's the thing. Darcy does this for the sake of things. This was someone that Darcy like made stories of. Darcy effectively like made stories of the previous campaign's party for the sake of keeping himself sane.
Boy, I can't wait until one of our characters die and we just decide to bring back a character from the past campaign.
Good lord. Don't
Darcy's
do that.
gonna have a fucking mental break.
just like Isekai, one of our other characters.
He's
into
like,
this
"Ah,
one.
Well,
you're
I mean,
real. No, you're not supposed
I mean, I
to do
hate to
it."
say it, but like, I imagine some of our characters are probably actually still alive in this world.
Darcy has access to a fair amount of divination magic. So
yeah, I just think it's funny.
Would Darcy look up any of the people that he's dreamed about?
He wouldn't think that they were actually. He wouldn't know if they were actually real or not.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no. The doll would also. Darcy would have also purchased like a dress for the doll as well.
Are you carving it out of any special types of wood, or are you just making it out of like a relatively regular type of wood that would be like not too difficult to carve out of?
Well, the hardness of the wood itself is not necessarily a concern, considering I have.
What I mean is just like generally, are you looking for something that's easy to work with, or are you looking for like special properties for it?
what sort of special properties could I find in woods around here? Because I know there's ironwood, obviously. Is there anything else?
There's a lot of different types of wood that have various different, like, a lot of them is mostly just for looks. Like, aesthetically, they're different. The hardness of the actual wood, the retaining power, some of their softness, flexibility, and things like that. Things that
Right.
Darcy would be very much familiar with. But
Mhm.
there are special types of wood if you're looking for that. Though you would have to give me an investigation roll to see if you can find it.
Oh, I'd like to know if there's any that might be interesting, like if you have an entry for that at all.
I have some. Not a lot, though.
That's fair.
But yeah. Investigation check to see if you can find it.
Hmm. Soft 20.
Okay. Give me one moment. There are some specific wooden materials that you would know.
Hmm.
There is, of course, the absolute classic, ironwood.
Hmm.
But because of the way that the North kind of functions and how the Greenlands are,
Hmm.
there's two other types of wood that you would have heard of.
Okay.
One of them specifically only ever grows in the Greenlands and is extremely, extremely rare.
Okay.
It is a wood that shares the kind of like hardness or like durability that like adamantine would have.
Oh, Jesus.
It is rumored, therefore it has never been proven to exist. So you've heard of it, but you don't know what it is.
That'd be something to go out and look for at some point. Jesus.
Most people just call it like adamant wood, which is a fucking boring ass name for it, but
Yeah.
But there's also something else that you've heard of, and something else that kind of you're reminded of because of your time with the tree. It is said that there is potentially bark that originates from the tree Yggdrasil itself. Like the tree itself has bark
Right.
that is physical that you can potentially use as material.
Hmm.
However, also only rumored, and that one's even more rumored than the other one.
Right. Yeah. No, that's like mythical as hell.
Yeah, it is considered at an artifact level if we're basing it off of rarities.
Hmm.
Adamant wood is specifically under the very rare
Okay.
rarity.
Still rumored, not really confirmed.
Yeah.
Not something I'll find in a store.
No, you would have to find it yourself.
Yeah. And even then, I would need to have specialized tools to harvest it.
Oh, absolutely. Like your tools would not do the trick. Even your wood carving tools would not do the trick.
Yeah, no, I would need like Syraxis and an adamantine coated fucking axe or something.
Yeah, potentially. But yeah. It is a beautiful rendition, but I'm guessing you're just using some sort of like pretty type of wood.
Yeah, nice looking but sturdy.
And yeah, this statue of this woman that you've dreamed up named Lyra comes to life in front of you. Not necessarily moving, but you could animate it if you so wish.
I very much could.
Do you?
I think he would do so absent-mindedly.
Okay. You just pop it into chat again, what it does.
Yeah. Happily.
And you see, while the rest of you, who might be at the cabin, watch as Darcy just outside in the snow as your cart carving away, all of a sudden it starts dancing. He begins to do these slight spins around as you're kind of like just admiring it for a moment, just kind of singing or talking to yourself, and all of a sudden it comes to life. It's very strange, but
This is new.
yeah. Do you command it to do anything?
Yeah. Darcy just like runs through a few things just of figuring out what's going on with it.
Yeah, it seems to listen for the majority of them. Majority of the commands, you kind of like tell it to do a pirouette over there, and it just begins to spin. And then you tell it to jump over there, and it does. And then, as you're kind of looking at it, you do see these strings that seem to be emerging from your fingers that kind of link you to it.
Interesting.
But yeah. Was there anything else that you wish to do with your time?
There's not much more for him to do aside from maybe just randomly test out a few days of the bag of the change.
Oh, sure. Do you want to?
I might as well.
Okay. What
We're in
do
a large
you-
open area where there's no other living things.
What color is it currently?
It's currently purple.
What do you point it
Please do it far away from my house.
at?
Yeah, no, he's pointing at like a snowdrift.
Okay. How far away from the house do you get?
I think Andy wants you to point it at Syraxis, is what I'm seeing over here in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen.
Syraxis, are you actually volunteering for this?
Oh, he doesn't say anything. I'm just saying it'll be funny.
All right, well, so long as you're not standing near the house.
I like to imagine he's like sat outside, taking in nature,
And you just use it on Syraxis?
just painting.
He's not gonna just do that to Syraxis.
Okay. Then what do you aim it at?
You know, yeah, the snowbank, maybe like 60 feet out.
Okay. As you just kind of open the bag that is purple currently in your hands, it opens, and for a brief moment, you're like, wait, what's happening? And then you see a rabbit jump out from the bag. And a singular, long, black tentacle shoots out from the bag itself, grabs the rabbit, and you watch as the rabbit just like, its eyes turn black. And its head just explodes before the tentacle just
Darcy-
vanishes. And the bag
Darcy
closes.
just looks fucking horrified.
Hey, roll me D10.
So what's what can you what's the effect of that? Like, what specifically is that?
You have no idea, but it seemed to have required a target.
Cool. 1.
Oh. Okay. It
Well, it's a
turns
good
green.
thing you didn't use it on Syraxis.
Okay, it's green now. Yeah, no, Darcy has decided only point no more testing. Only point this at the things that we're fighting explicitly.
It's gonna be a damn real shame when you give them invulnerability one time.
Honestly.
But yeah,
Now I'm just putting this fucking very ominous text on purple because I don't know anything else. Requires target for tentacle.
Yep. That's it. That's all you know. You vaguely know the range as well.
Okay.
It is 60 feet.
Okay. I get the feeling that a lot of these, the range is just going to be 60 feet.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Potentially. Some of them don't have a range. I'm not going to tell you which ones.
That's concerning. This whole bag is concerning. I love it, but this whole bag is concerning.
Oh, that's the point. Do you want to try it out again? Do you
No.
see what Green does?
No.
Oh, that's all right. Fair
I'm going to wait for something that actually deserves it, not Peter goddamn Cottontail.
enough.
I mean, I hate to say it, but this is the perfect time to figure out what these things do.
I got fucking nothing from that, really.
Well, you know, it's a tentacle that kills things.
I guess.
So you got something from it.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. Let's see what green does.
Okay. Green. Let's see. Yeah, you test it out. Do you point it at a similar thing? Do you have a target? Do you have like a snowbank?
If it doesn't work on a snowbank, I'll point it at a bird.
Oh no, this one you're standing 60 feet away from a bank, and you just kind of open it. It blasts out this horrific spray of acid in a 30-foot cone in front of you, and you just watch as this 30-foot cone of snow just completely melts. And the grass that was underneath it also begins to melt.
Oh. Okay, I guess that's less horrifying. Implications are bad. Eclipse, I'm sorry about your lawn.
Roll me a D9. You see Cass come out. Should be apologizing to me. I'm the one who takes care of it. It turns red.
Okay, so what's the description on green? Because I imagine that one I at least
30-foot
get a
cone
little
of
bit.
acid.
It is a 30-foot cone of acid.
Okay, red. This is probably going to be fire, if anything. Granted, yellow was a banana, so who knows?
And purple was a tentacle, so...
Purple was either necrotic or psychic.
Oh, sorry. The tentacle was purple. It wasn't black. It was a purple tentacle.
Yes. Okay. But yeah, Darcy will actually go further away from the house, so he's not destroying any of their stuff.
Okay. So you exit like the area where they kind of consider it their home.
Yeah, he'll go like a mile out.
Yeah, for sure. And do you just blast it? Do you blast anything specific or?
If it doesn't target a specific, if it doesn't target a specific thing, it's just going towards the snow. If I get the feeling that it requires a target, it's again being pointed at a bird or a squirrel or something.
It doesn't seem to require a target, but you open it and it just blasts out this flamethrower in front of you in a 60
Cool
line.
Gee, okay.
And then it goes back into itself. And it changes color again. Roll me a D8.
Yeah. I'm doing this. I'm gonna do this for all 7 days. Let's
my
let's
God.
fucking
Sure, why not?
3. That's Auburn.
Next one's gonna be 4, right?
Yeah.
Surely.
You attempt something for Auburn, and it opens, and for a brief moment you're like, wait, nothing's happening, until a blast of leaves comes out. It's just a bunch of fall leaves, which, crinkle beautifully. They kind of slowly fall, and you pick up the smell that almost smells like cinnamon, pumpkin spice. The smell seems
Okay.
to linger in the area.
Okay. What's the range on the pumpkin spice bomb?
It's a 60-foot cone.
Pumpkin spice. Oh, God.
Okay. Next is a D7.
Yep.
6.
Oh, that's black, I believe.
No, it's white.
What is the 7th one that I told you?
Silver.
Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't scroll down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. It is white. Okay. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw as you open it.
Oh, fuck me, running. 13.
You take
Oh,
17 points of radiant damage,
Fucking Christ!
and you are considered blind for an hour.
Was it like a giant flashbang, or was it just
Yep.
like on him?
It was just
We
a
just all-
giant flashbang. You guys see
Syraxis
like
Yeah, Syraxis is like sat there painting like a rabbit, and
It's
then
like-
next thing we know, yeah, just boom.
It's like late evening, the sun has already set, and you see this flash of light.
Jeez.
Yeah, that meme.
That's Syraxis right there.
Darcy, I just reversed this on you.
We just hear the CS:GO flashbang going out, and then ding.
hang out.
Yeah.
Okay, so white.
White is just literally a flashbang.
White is friendly fire.
Yes.
How,
That should
how
be
big
fair.
is the range on this for the sake of
You
posterity?
have no idea.
Okay.
You were blind. If you had saved, you might be able to tell, but
Cool. What's the DC? Just so I have that for posterity.
it's 17. Everything on the bag is a DC 17 save. You would know that much.
Does that mean that Darcy loses his long rest?
No.
Think so.
I
Oh.
would say he's okay.
I'm only blinded for a half hour. I wasn't in combat. Although although I do use my last few sorcery points to sending out to Syraxis. Can you please walk out here with Orez? I'm blind.
Oris is already on the way, but he'll be a hot moment.
Appreciate it.
You feel Orez like bump you in the side eventually after about like 10 minutes.
He
Yeah.
just grabs you,
Yeah.
starts slowly pulling you back.
I mean, I hate to say it, but like, if you have a white, you could just say, and we're in a combat, you could just say, opening the bag, and all of us close our eyes.
I'll let you know. I will let you know.
The enemy will not fucking know what opening the bag means.
We're on to orange.
Oh no.
Oh, orange is fun.
Let's see, one-
I like orange.
Oh, no,
Interesting. So
not-
red was fall and orange isn't.
No.
Interesting.
Auburn was fall.
Auburn. Right.
Oh
right.
no, Orange is power
Red
word
was flamethrower.
kill on the caster.
Oh God, I hope not.
Orange seems to require a target as you point it at a snowbank and it does nothing.
Okay, nearest bird.
Okay. Roll me a D100.
You better hope it's a goddamn bird.
It's one of those government spies.
This
55.
kills like some like poor
Okay.
druid.
How far away do you want the bird to be?
Like,
What range would you have targeted the bird?
$60 to $100.
Okay. On a 55.
Okay.
You see the bird, which is like the small kind of like swallow that's just sitting calmly in a tree. It kind of glances over in your direction as you open the bag. This flash of orange light occurs. And in the space where the bird was, you now see an orangutan.
That is terrifying.
Orangutan laser.
You see it
8
looks
strong together.
so incredibly confused as it like jumps off of the of the tree to try and fly, and it flaps its arms, slams into the ground.
There's snow. There's snow.
It takes
Please.
no falling damage because it does land in a giant snowbank. And then its head pops up, and you just see it go.
Oh no.
This poor bird, dude. It can't
Yeah.
do what it was made to do. Damn. You have ruined this bird's actual life.
After the long rest, I will try and find this orangutan. There's 2 days left before the long rest.
Hey man, all I'm gonna say, put it out of its goddamn misery, dude.
No.
I'm going to dispel magic it and turn it back into a bird if I can.
Yeah, after after about a minute of it flopping in the snow, it turns back into. Oh, actually,
Oh,
thank Okay.
It's
God.
polymorph lasts. It's an hour, isn't it?
Hour.
no.
Okay. Yeah. After about just a couple of minutes of just watching this, you're like, you can't stand this. You dispel magic, and it just goes back to being a bird and it flies away terrified.
Okay.
So
What's
I'm
the
assuming
range?
the D100 is random animal.
You don't know.
Or it's all orangutan, just of various sizes.
Roll
higher you
100.
get,
It's
the
it's
bigger
fucking
it
it's
is.
King Kong.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, it is polymorph into a question mark.
Okay.
Oh.
What's the range of it? Is it
The
just
range is
60
also
feet?
60 feet, yes.
Okay.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
But then you could put in brackets orangutan on 55. Or something like that, you know. To that effect.
I'll just let that be a surprise next time as well. Jesus fucking Christ.
Fair enough.
And one last one before the end of the long rest, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
3. That is magenta. I'm getting all the weird ones.
Okay. As you open it, it doesn't seem to require a target, as the magenta bag, the color just seems to drain from the bag, and for a brief moment you're like, wait, nothing happened. And then you glance up and you realize every single thing within a 30-foot radius is completely magenta. That includes you.
Oh no!
You glance down, all of your clothes are magenta. Your skin is magenta, your nails are magenta. You pull out your tongue, completely covered magenta.
Does it like rub off, or is it just like a
Give me
coloring?
a con save.
Oh fuck me!
Oh,
20.
you made it. So
Yeah.
you are not blinded. You are not deafened.
What the fuck?
You are not stunned.
Oh my god.
Stunned,
Blind, deafened, and stunned?
and I'm magenta.
Crazy.
And magenta.
That's probably the worst one. I hate
Can I-
fucking magenta.
Can I get the full description on this one just so I can
Oh, yeah.
copy it?
Turn everything in a 30-foot radius magenta, including the user. It is a DC 17 con save to avoid being blinded, deafened, and stunned.
Damn.
The blind and deafened
DC 7.
last 1 minute, no saves. Oh, actually, no, sorry. It is a saving throw at the end of the round.
Okay.
The stun lasts until the until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Okay.
That one's not too bad.
That was not too bad. That one's okay.
Blinded
Unfortunately,
deafened is rough, but the stun is
unfortunately
God.
this is the sort of thing where you hit a group of people with it where we're like running.
Yeah.
I stop, I turn and open the bag, and I
No,
hit
mind
people
you,
with that.
It's a 30-foot radius centered on you.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay, I'm just making sure that.
throw in the tactical Darcy.
Yeah.
You want to be a martyr, Darcy, but with none of the benefits?
Like,
We We will, in
shit is-
fact, not be coming back to pick you up.
Syraxis, you glance over at where Darcy is standing, and you just see like a circle of pink, basically.
I like get ready to say something. Look at him. No, never mind.
I'm going to make a ruling now. This is not my color.
You know, I feel it's unfortunate that it didn't turn you and everything around you blue, because that would have reminded me of this old song that I recall.
Oh my god.
I've heard that song. Please don't sing it.
Have you?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I would sing it, but magenta doesn't roll off the tongue like blue does, so you know. Anyways, go get yourself cleaned up. That color looks ridiculous on you.
You try and wash it
I-
off, it does not come off.
Does it go away after a minute? What? Like,
No.
oh god.
The rest of your life now.
The magenta stays for a full week.
What the hell?
Jeez.
The week of shame, as they call it.
And you used it last.
Yeah, so it's a whole week from now. Hold on, what day is it? What day will be the end of the rest?
It'll be the 6th.
So the 13th, he will be back to normal Darcy.
Man.
Oh god.
Oh,
Brutal.
man.
So like
Oh.
everything you have is magenta. Every single item.
Now,
you're carrying,
does the
even
bag
items-
turn?
The bag does not turn magenta. The bag is the only
Okay.
thing that has no color on it. Give me another
Okay.
D4. Give me a D4 roll. See what color it turns next. 2. Ooh,
2. It is pink now.
Oh shit.
So the bag does turn pink.
Yeah, the bag pink. Everything else on Darcy, including things that were supposed to be in his pockets, in the bag of holding. I think you have a bag of holding, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, even things in the bag of holding
In the bag of holding?
are also magenta.
That's
This is
crazy.
Everything.
This
you
has
have is
got
magenta.
this magenta has gone cross-dimensional, and that
First-
scares me.
Darcy pulls out his bag of gold. Just like, I can't tell the platinum from the gold.
Your gold looks the exact same. Well, it is like slightly different design.
I know the patterns are different, but at a glance, what the fuck?
Yeah, at a glance, you're just like, oh, these coins are not going to be worth
Man.
anything for a week.
It's really gonna suck when Saros takes us to town to buy a couple of diamonds.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could like parade him through the town and like get, you know, like make him do a little dance and make people laugh or make money off of him.
Oh,
Can you dance, Darcy?
this is so funny.
Yes, I can. I was actually quite looking forward to it at the ball.
Oh,
Unfortunately, people's heads exploded.
Nah, it comes with the territory.
I really hope not.
But yeah, your week is a relatively productive one as you find out what the bag does. Yeah.
Luckily, that was the last day, so the fucking dress and the Lyra puppet are not magenta.
Yes, they are not magenta, thankfully. But yeah, that's the end of your turn, Darcy. Eclipse.
Yeah.
What are you up to for your week of downtime?
Well, to start it off, like I said, that first night, once everybody goes to sleep,
Mhm.
and or, you know, if they're staying here, whatever they choose to do, I would like to go to both my wife and Gabriella and
I mean,
ask what
Cass
that
is literally
whole.
sleeping with you, so
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, both of them, because I saw the look she had when she was about to say something, so I wanted to grab kind of like the both of them and just ask what the fuck that look was about. You looked like you were gonna tell me something, but then you thought against it. What was that?
you see Gabriella kind of like She begins to make a kettle of just tea, of like hot water, boil some hot water. As you guys are kind of having this discussion, she turns towards you. Look, I don't want to keep this from you, but it's just I'm not sure. It's information that could be dangerous to you.
Dangerous to me or because I know it?
Both. You are part of our family. You deserve to know. So I will tell you if you're absolutely certain that this is something you want to find out.
I will look over at Cass.
She looks nervous. You don't usually see her nervous.
Okay. I will look her in the eyes. Obviously, something's going on. And I will stand by whether you believe I should know this or I shouldn't.
You're making them decide is
Yeah, I am.
you see Cass kind of looks at her mother. I think he has the right to know. Maybe it'll be bad, but he is we are our own people. Right? She kind of frowns. Or sorry, you see Gabriella kind of frown. There is only so much that I can fight. Our bond with our dreams, with our companions, our friends, are lifelong. And this was a skill we were taught a long, long time ago. It has passed through the generations, it has passed through the family. As far as I know, it is something that we learned after the first plague was over. It is a dwarvish art. But, as you are very much aware, there are not many dwarves left. They tamed the lesser drakes, brought them to heel, and made them do their bidding. Initially, forcefully. Over time, it became more than that. That is what we have. Companions. It is a trust. But the skill at the very beginning, it was a bondage. A contract between a master and a slave. During the second plague, when the dragons, some of them, regained their powers, they overwhelmed their masters. And the powers manifest that they were killed, eliminated, destroyed. A large portion of the Dwarvish houses that existed as a direct result of this bond. There were more people like us than there were normal dwarves. You can see why why the majority of them almost died instantly. Their own dragons turned against them. Their own partners grew cold. Killed the master. Some of them willingly, for their masters were cruel. Some of them not. I give you this warning. Because I don't know how many seals there are left. However, should they invade our lands again, should the dragons manage to find some tear in the rift, I cannot guarantee that Autumn will not turn on you.
Got it. Well, I guess that just means I gotta make sure them seals don't break.
Good. But I think that your other part, your drawing of powers from the dragons themselves, I believe it is also of the same origins. Post First Plague. Techniques wondrous to all of us. Developed with the assistance of dragons, their materials, whatever else that was available to them. Maybe it was Dwarvish. Maybe it was something else. Of that, I'm not sure.
Well, you guys give me a few days and we'll see how badly it goes or how good it goes.
Solidify your mind. You'll be fine. She kind of grabs you by the shoulder. Slaps you on the chest.
All right.
You're my son. You're not going to die on me. Yes?
I wasn't planning on it in the first place, but you know,
You did
it
already
happened.
do it
But I'm not.
once. You did already do it once.
Listen, I didn't think sending a message to a friend was gonna get me killed. All right.
I didn't think so either. You have to be careful. Here. She places a diamond in your hand.
All right.
She kind
Let's
of
go, free diamond.
She points her finger at you. You put Cass through that, I will drag you back from the tree myself.
You know,
Cass just
I
looks at
fully
her.
believe that.
I was planning on doing it myself. You don't have to do it. It's fine. That's my car.
I fully believe both of you.
See, Cass gives you a kind of like a under the arm hug, pulls you close. Please, just be careful.
I try my best to.
You should try harder.
It's kind of hard to try when I'm in, a mid-combat scenario. I try my best, but if I'm surrounded by like 8 people or whatever,
Then don't get surrounded.
I try not to. But sometimes it happens.
She kind of pats you, grabs you, and just kind of drags you back to bed. Before you see, yeah, you see Gabriella just kind of like enjoy a bit of tea before she goes back to bed.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
I will definitely spend my first 3 days just resting. Um,
fair.
as it's the easiest thing to do for me at this point in time. Um, I think then finally on the fourth day, he will walk outside, probably seeing what happened on the fourth day. The fourth day was the was it the flashbang?
No, the flashback was the second last day. That would have been the 6th day.
Okay. Fourth day, pumpkin spice.
I think 4th day was pumpkin spice.
Okay, cool. I probably smell it on the wind and I'm very confused.
Yeah,
But like
it's like
walk
real strong.
yeah. And I have like heightened senses and shit. So like I'm just like
Um,
ugh.
Also, in addition, on
Hmm.
that first night that you kind of pass out, you go to bed, and as you begin to dream, you feel your senses almost connect to Autumn's. As you can see, she's currently sitting on the roof, just enjoying a bit of the actual chill of the north. And she looks up into the sky and takes off into the air. And you see she just continues to ascend and gets higher and higher. To you, you would have gotten vertigo, but to her, it almost feels familiar. And flying high up and above the clouds, in the far, far distance, she glances towards Fringe. And you can see that the entirety of the city is still engulfed in flames. The once proud and tall Lord's Ward that could be seen even from Melagast, the buildings of stone begin to fall. The entire city almost seemingly crumbling to dust as you watch. Before your senses are once again yours. As you kind of open your eyes and realize you're back in bed, warm, comfortable. And Autumn is not with you.
But yeah. Um 3 days later, when all the exhaustion has gone, I will kind of call Autumn to me as I'm about to head out a little bit into the woods.
Yeah.
And I'll just kind of like turn to her a little bit and just be like, you know, had a little feeling of flying I got from the other night. Kind of wanted to try it out a little bit. Um,
Did you think you could
and I am going. Well, I feel like I can do a little something. Um, and I am going to uh dash bonus action step for the win, use my own movement, And I'm going to go ahead and use this ability,
Ooh.
which I've just gotten, which is from my monk shit. It will only let me go my walking speed, which is currently 180 feet with my dash and step of the wind. So I will just kind of fly around with Autumn for, maybe. I mean, I don't need the other shit to do key point wise. So 180. Math. So for like 540 feet, because I'll just continuously do it, just fucking continuously fly around with Autumn a little bit
Yeah.
over the house, more or less.
Yeah, and she keeps up with you relatively easily. And she just kind of like, well, a little bit she keeps up with you. She's trailing behind you
Yeah.
given how fast you are, but
Like I have 180 or 540 or whatever, but I would like be keeping pace with her, not trying to like go faster than her, just kind of having a little fun moment.
during that period of time when you guys are kind of like just pirouetting each other cinematically, you guys are going just the same speeds as one another, flying about, keeping up with one another, and just enjoying each other's company. And you hear her say, just kind of out loud, "We can fly together. That's so beautiful."
Seeing things from up high is definitely a new perspective.
You could see what I see. The world. It's so wide. There is so much to it. She kind of lands beside you. We're going to see
You
more,
know,
right?
yeah, and you're kind of at this point in time getting a little bit too big for the bag.
Oh,
So I say we stop the bag.
oh, good. I did not look the bag.
I figured.
Will they be okay with me?
What you say?
Will they be okay with me?
You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. Probably not. But everyone I've got here, you know, Syraxis, Darcy, Celeste, all of them, they're fine with you, and you'll be with me. So if somebody's not fine with you, I'll just punch them in the face. We'll be fine.
That sounds like fun. Perfect. She kind of like crawls
Right?
up and attempts to sit on your shoulder. She is too large. Essentially, she becomes like a backpack on your back instead.
Yeah.
And she kind of like curls her neck a little bit around yours before resting it, almost like a scarf, on your shoulder.
Well, nice warm body for a cold day.
Her entire body is like, wait, actually, she's fire, right?
She is fire.
Oh yeah, no, she's absolutely steaming hot
Yeah.
in the cold. Like there's literally steam kind of coming off of her body constantly.
Great.
Yeah.
Now let's see what else I can do. And I'm going to walk out a little bit past the house. Not too far that people can't like see me,
Yeah.
but I'm just gonna kind of find one of the trees around and just kind of like probably a tree I've trained with a bunch of times,
Yeah.
just punching and shit. It's probably got tons of broken bits everywhere. Um, and just kind of like try to center myself. And I think the first one I will do, so as not to start a forest fire, I will try ice.
Yeah.
on my fist and see what happens when I impact the tree.
All right. So, first of all, I need you to tell me all of the specific types of elements that you can summon. If you want to just type them in the chat.
Sure. I think it should have all of them.
Yeah. Or just like pop it into chat. I'll let you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that that does have all of them. Yes, it does.
Okay. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. Yeah. As you
Yep.
select
So
cold,
chromatic dragon, pretty much.
yeah. As you kind of select cold, your fists freeze over similarly to how they were before, but there's this like almost aura of cold that kind of almost surrounds your arms. And as you go to punch something, it hits it, and then on your second hit, it almost seems to shatter something on the log itself. I will tell you right now that if you hit multiple attacks on your same turn, specifically using ice, it will cause each subsequent hit to deal an additional d4 of piercing damage.
All right, give me 1 sec. Fist damage types. Ice. Every consecutive hit after 2?
After your first hit.
Oh, okay.
So on your second hit, you would deal an additional d4 of piercing damage. Or sorry, it would be cold damage, not piercing damage. So it would be a d4 of additional cold damage. On your third hit, it would be 2d4 of cold damage.
Okay. Increasing by 1d4 for each subsequent hit.
Yes.
Okay.
It maxes out at 3d4.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, and then I think he will try poison, I suppose.
Okay. As you apply poison to your fists, it feels like this kind of like mist begins to kind of almost like rise itself off of your arms, off of your like entire body, as you let out your breath, and you can feel this green mist surround you. You're immune to it. You seem fine, but it just seems to affect the area around you. Whenever you land at least one unarmed hit on your turn with your fists, when they're dealing poison damage, it causes an aura to surround you until the end of your next turn. That aura causes enemies to, like, they must make a save against your DC, or they will be poisoned until the aura runs out. It is a 5-foot aura around you.
Okay. I'm assuming a con save.
Yep, con save.
And become
And
poisoned.
this would be against your class, whatever.
So yeah, my key save.
Yeah.
Until the end of my next turn, you said?
Until the end of their next turn. Or sorry, no,
Until
until
the
the
end
end of your next turn is how long the aura
my
lasts.
next turn.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Let's see.
And
What
they're
is my
poisoned.
save?
They're poisoned until that aura runs out.
Yeah. Key save is okay. Let me make sure. That sounds right, but it also sounds a little.
It's based on your wisdom. So your wisdom plus your proficiency plus 8.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So 4, 3. 4, 3, 8. So 12, 15. Okay. So I haven't updated it yet. So it is 15.
But yeah.
There we go. 15. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. All right. Um, I suppose acid now.
Yeah, and you use acid, and with the usage of acid, it seems to kind of almost eat away at the thing that you're hitting. As you strike it into the actual wood, you see it just begin to splinter and shatter. Your acid damage specifically deals double damage to structures and items.
Right.
Non-magical, of course, but
Yeah. All right, now we're gonna get into the fire hazards. I'm gonna do lightning first.
okay. Yeah, as you kind of channel lightning into your arms, you feel it begin to kind of like brim yourself with energy. And you also feel yourself kind of beginning to kind of jolt. And yeah, as soon as you make the strike, you almost feel like you're lighter on your feet. If you hit with at least 2 unarmed attacks on your turn, you can take the disengage action for free. In addition, oh, actually, sorry. You can take the Step of the Wind action for free
Oh.
without casting a
Without using a
without
key
using a
point.
key point.
Okay.
But it's only once a turn.
Okay. Okay. And now we go to fire.
Fire, fire, fire. This one's relatively simple. The target has to make a save against your save DC, or else they're set on fire, taking a D4 at the end of their turn until they put themselves out, or 1 minute, whichever is sooner.
What kind of save? Con again?
This one would be, yeah, I think it would be con.
Okay. Or catch fire, taking 1d4 every turn until put out. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. I will, with that knowledge that my fists do something different, I will go ahead and start also trying the breaths. So that's going to take a little longer as it does require key points, which I have no more of today. So I will have to finish it the next day. But just to make sure that the breaths stayed the same, he surely just wants to make sure that everything he can do still functions and is semi-controllable.
Yeah. For the breath weapons, there is no change.
Okay, cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Actually, is it 2 of your martial arts dice on a failed save? Half is a successful one.
Yeah, it is 2.
Okay. Yeah. I would say you can. Yeah, no, it'll be the same.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Just making sure. All right. After doing that, he does one breath and he's like, "All right, that felt normal, so that's good. That's good at least." Yeah. Okay. And he will just kind of spend the rest of the day with Autumn, trying to, get a handle on these new things that happen when he punches.
Yep.
Yeah, so that will be the 4th day, and I think he's got 3 days left. It's not going to be enough time to learn how to use a gun, unfortunately.
Hey, he can make progress on it.
Yeah, he could. However, I believe that Celestos is doing something else with all of his time.
Would Celesto be? Would Celesto have time to teach him? What? As a reminder, when you're teaching someone, that doesn't take up your day. Like you can still do your own activity while you're teaching.
Yeah, like if I can do my own thing.
Beautiful. I guess I will get 3 days of gun learning in.
Sure. Make 3 attack rolls with the gun.
Sure.
If I remember correctly, I think
I'm
it
a
should be the DC of 15 or something.
yeah.
I need to go look up my own rules again.
So it is a +2 weapon,
Yeah.
I believe. What are these? +1 or +2?
Well, this is downtime activity specifically. You're trying to
This one.
learn. You're trying to
The
gain
proficiency.
proficiency in the weapon itself. It
Yeah.
requires a progress of 30, and you need at least 15 on the pro. Oh wait, no, sorry. The DC is 10. I think. Let me make
For
sure.
I'm looking at it. Skill tool proficiency is 15, which I'm
That's the
assuming is.
final DC.
Oh. Yes, it is.
I believe
DC is
most.
10 to pass the learning check. Okay.
Yeah, 10 is to pass the learning check.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, can I just use my the fists and just add 1 because it's
You don't
a
have
+2 weapon and my
you don't
fists
have
are only
proficiency in
+1?
it.
Oh shit, you right.
You're also
So it would be.
you're also not going to be able to benefit off of the +2 for it because you're learning how to use it.
Oh, okay. So it's
So this
just
would
a dex
just be a dex
check.
check, yeah.
Okay, well, that's less fortunate then.
You got this.
Yeah, dex checks themselves are just okay. Well, here's 1.
That's 1
Here's
success.
2.
That's 2 success. That's 3
Damn.
that's 3 progress actually. That's 4 progress. You gain 4 progress
Cool.
to learning the skill/tool proficiency that you are trying to get.
Gun progress.
Yeah. What do you at now?
4.
4 total.
Well, 4, right?
Oh, actually, yeah, you haven't
Yeah.
learned any before. Yeah.
I haven't
You
tried
just have
yet.
4.
I haven't been able to.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Gun progress 4.
Alright.
All right. Well, it would have been a lot better for me if I wasn't exhausted for the first 3 days. But here we are. All right. Yeah. I mean, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Sorry, give me 1 moment. I'm just gonna write something down. Okay, boom. Next we have Saros.
Are we gonna have enough time to go through everyone tonight?
Probably not. It is a little late, isn't it? It is 11.
Do we want to do the last half of the party next week?
We could. Is that okay with everybody else?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay. Well, let's go back to Celesto to see if he had anything that he wanted to do. And then we'll call it there after he's done. Celesto,
All right.
you had a couple of plays. What are you up to?
Okay. I was thinking, what does the party need? And I'm not sure because, like, could I make a rare magical item? Or is that like
Ooh, it
too
would have to be
much?
higher level to make a rare magical item.
Why
Well,
don't
it
I
depends.
fucking
It depends on what the magical item is.
Discord just completely kicked me from the call.
I did that
If
to
I
me
want to
earlier
make,
too.
I didn't do shit. It just kicked me.
Oh,
That happened earlier.
well,
Me too.
Like an amulet of health, something like that.
Amulet of Health. Is that the one that increases the amount of healing you get on a short rest?
No, increases your con to 19.
Hmm. Amulet. It is a rare item. Your score is increased to 19. What's
Or
your Arcana?
yeah, right now it's +8.
Do you have guidance?
Yeah.
Okay. You can attempt to craft it. I will tell you right now, it will be expensive and it will cost a lot of time. In addition,
Okay.
the chances of you failing the craft is relatively high as well.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering because I don't need.
Can I help
Huh?
him?
You can certainly try, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but I just don't. I don't need it. But I'm just wondering if I could have made magic a rare magic item. But how about like a stone of good luck?
You really want
You really
some
want this
stone of
fucking
gold.
stone of good luck, Jesus.
Okay, I want a stone of good luck.
What does the stone of good luck even fucking do?
It adds a +1 to everything practically.
Ability checks and saving throws. That doesn't even include attacks.
Nope.
It's uncommon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say you could try and make it. Do you want to? I will tell you the
Yeah.
upfront cost as well as the amount of time now.
Okay, tell me the upfront cost because I don't know if I can make it.
How much
Um,
money do you even have?
2,500.
Okay. Technically, under the crafting rules, you would be able to make this. The cost to create the item in total is 7,000 gold. That's
Okay.
just for materials. Accounting for time, it would take you at least 30 progress to get it.
Okay, so how about we just shelve magical items? Because I think unless we pull our money together, I can't afford one.
At least not now.
Um,
Like, money will probably be a little bit more common, maybe, as you guys find more.
okay.
But yeah, I
I'll
don't know.
just
You guys could specifically go look for money as well if you want to. I'm not gonna stop you.
I'll
All
just
of your
spend my time training my previous training, which I can't access right now. It was like in my old sheet and then it disappeared.
Do you know what it was? Do you remember what it was? Because your old sheet might not be available to see anymore.
Yeah, it was in my crafting. And then it's
Uh,
empty now.
Yeah, it is empty now. That's unfortunate. Do you remember what it was?
It's training like a +1 to hit. I just don't know the progress anymore.
Do you remember vaguely what the progress was? Because I think you guys have only had like one long rest, right?
Yeah, I
We've
spent
only ever had one
like
other one.
Yeah, I would.
yeah,
I'll just give you 7 progress for it.
yeah. I
can-
remember we spent like 7 days to do it. I just don't remember how much
If you
progress we got.
if you spent 7 days to do it, I would say that you, with your intelligence, you probably got like 9. So I'll just give you 9 progress for free.
Yeah, I think that was right around the
Yeah.
amount. +1 to hit 30. Okay. So I'm just gonna do my +1 to hit progress, and we'll talk about magic items some other time.
Yeah, for sure. I'll give you more
You know, as a
definite
team.
rules because, like, for the definite rules, I have like a rough set of rules. I just don't have like the fully complete set of rules that I can
Okay.
share as an entry. But I'll have that for you next time. Before your
In
next
1
long
week?
rest.
We're doing 1 week.
Yeah. Are you doing the entirety? Are you only training this during the week?
Yeah, this would be it.
Okay, yeah. Just make an attack with your weapon a total of 7 times, I guess it would be. Is that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so on your first day you get 2 progress. On your second day you get 4 progress. On your third day, which I believe is when your intelligence starts kicking in, you would get 2 progress additionally, so you get 6 total. From there, you get 1, 2, 3, another 3 on top of 6, so it goes to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you gain a total of 16 progress on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have 16 plus your 9. So for a total of 25 progress towards your 30 that I believe is required. Is it 30? I think it's 30.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost there.
Yeah, you are.
All right.
Pretty close.
Yeah,
High
I'll just do that for the week.
intelligence- High intelligence, good training. Very, very good training. But yeah, I guess that's the entirety of your week, and we will pick up next time to see what all the other lads and ladies have been up to. It did take a little bit because there was a little bit of RPing in the middle for some of the events that had to occur, but that's all good. Oh, he's already changed his profile picture. What a fucking loser. I'm just kidding.
It's so cute.
Whoa.
Damn.
Wild.
Guy. What a nerd.
Crazy, bro.
I think the word might actually be simp.
Oh,
Damn.
rude,
I mean,
true.
yeah, I guess you can be a simp for your wife, huh? Is that how that works?
Oh, you never know. I think it's absolutely adorable.
I
I
really
mean,
like
I'll talk some shit about it. I don't care. They won't call me a simp because they know that I can vivisect them with like 1 hit and then do it 3 more times.
Hey, man, all I'm saying is I can now, do a lot more with my fists.